Welcome to this edition of Collier Recap. I'm Troy Miller, and this is a recap of the March 25th Board of County Commissioners meeting. After approving the day's agenda, the board began with 5 proclamations. The first was a proclamation recognizing April 2014 as Aviation Appreciation Month in Collier County. Accepted by Gene Hsu, Director of Operations Support, Transportation Administration, Thomas Virgo, Airport Manager, Immokalee Airport, and Debbie Bruggerman, Executive Assistant of Operations and Coordinator of Airport Authority. Next, a proclamation recognizing April 2014 as Fair Housing Month in Collier County, accepted by Angela Edison, Collier County Housing Authority, and Christy Sontag, Housing, Human, and Veteran Services Manager. The board then presented a proclamation designating the second week in April 2014 as Everglades Week in Collier County. The proclamation was accepted by Franklin Adams and Brad Cornell, Collier County Audubon Society, Nancy Payton from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Society, and Melissa Carrazzo, Conservancy of Southwest Florida, Lyle McCandless, Big Cypress Sportsman Alliance Incorporated, and Wayne Jenkins, Collier Sportsman and Conservation Club. Commissioners recognized Ananta Nath for his contributions to Collier County and his retirement from South Florida Water Management District Big Cypress Basin. The proclamation was accepted by Ananta Nath and his family.
This is a very special moment. Ananta has worked in this county and he's served everybody for a very, very long time on one of our least front page issues, but one of the most important ones. All the municipalities, all the counties, all the people here that don't have to wade in water on a daily basis can give a great deal of thanks to Ananta for his steadfast work on surface water management with the Big Cypress Basin. He's a gentleman that's very quietly and very efficiently helped not only with surface water management that affects all the citizens, but also impacts the environment in a very, very positive way.
Ananta Nath has been the principal engineer at South Florida Water Management District and Big Cypress Basin and has worked for 28 years in several technical and supervisory positions, including Chief Engineer of the Big Cypress Basin. And finally, April 2nd through 9th, 2014 was proclaimed as the 10th annual Honor the Free Press Week and recognizing Peter Thomas as the 2014 honoree. The award was accepted by Peter Thomas, Lois Bolin, Carol Green, Christine Sutherland, Mike Treffin, and Bob Young, members of the Honor the Free Press Committee. Peter Thomas is a World War II veteran and is still one of the nation's top voiceover artists. Congratulations to all of the honorees. The board considered a recommendation to approve 2 separate memorandums of understanding with both the East Naples Fire Control and Rescue District and the Golden Gate Fire Control and Rescue District that will authorize Collier County to assume fire plan review duties on behalf of these 2 independent fire districts.
Commissioners, as you know, your staff has been communicating with the staff at both these fire districts, and I've been communicating and meeting with the fire commissioners from both, all the districts as much as possible. And at the last meeting of Golden Gate and East Naples, they have decided to partnership with the county by requesting the county to enter in a MOU, and it'll be an interlocal agreement coming back to the Board of Commissioners of the details and how this is going to work.
The item was unanimously approved. The objective is to develop a fully integrated plan review platform under the Growth Management Division that improves customer service, eliminates redundant plan reviews, combines administrative resources, and reduces fees. It will be fiscally neutral with fire plan review fees covering all costs, including costs associated with implementing additional software licenses, establishing offices within the Growth Management Division, and the cost of plans review staff. Also on the agenda was recommendation to direct the county manager to work with the East Naples Fire Control and Rescue District, the Ochapi Fire District Advisory Board, and the City of Everglades to develop a plan to merge the Ochapi Fire District with the East Naples Fire Control and Rescue District and to return to the Board of County Commissioners with a recommendation.
Before any final decision can be made, we need to take a look at the staffing. We need to take a look at the budgets. There's a whole host of things that need to take a look at. Quite frankly, our goal should be to retain the staff that we have out there and the administration. Our goal is to how we can improve service and possibly lower the insurance rating. Our goal should be, is there a way to lower the millage rate?
Commissioners unanimously approved the item. The Ochopee Fire Control District covers approximately 1,100 square miles. The district is the largest in the state of Florida, serving all points along the US 41 corridor from State Route 92 to the Dade County line. The district also serves the remote parts of southern Collier County from the Big Cypress National Preserve to I-75, including I-75 to the Broward County line. The county's 800 megahertz public safety radio system is approaching its end of life with factory support from Harris Corporation, ending in December of 2017. Radio system components can and often do continue to operate beyond published end-of-life dates, but there are a number of associated risks. With that knowledge, the board set about the business of addressing the issue of establishing a strategy of upgrading to P25 technology. After debating the merits of several different strategies, the board unanimously approved a motion to competitively solicit a professional engineer to report back to the board on how to best proceed with updating the public safety radio system. The board awarded invitation to bid 14-6224, facilities improvements at 8300 Radio Road, for construction of improvements at the Collier Area Transit Administration and Operations Facility to Compass Construction Incorporated in the amount of $3,721,994. Funding for the project is available in Collier Area Transit Grant and Operating Funds 426, 424, and 427. A number of Federal Transit Administration capital improvement grants received over the last several years provides the majority of the funding for the project. Local funding in the amount of $243,657 is required to fully fund the award. Local funding will be provided from Collier Area Transit Operating Fund and the Transportation Disadvantage Fund. Commissioners accepted staff's Restore Act evaluation of the committee's rankings of proposed projects submitted for possible Restore Act funding. Collier County has been identified as one of 23 Florida Gulf coastal counties to be impacted by the Deepwater Horizon oil spill of April 2010 and is therefore eligible to receive grant funding through the Federal Restore Act. The amount of funding may be significant, but depends on civil penalties yet to be settled with parties determined responsible for the accident. The funding estimate for Collier County is between $5 million and $20 million. The county received 35 proposals to be considered for funding. While commissioners accepted the preliminary rankings, no final decisions on where funding will be allocated will be made until the total amount of Restore Act funding the county will receive has been finalized. That's all for this edition of Collier Recap, your recap of Collier County Board of County Commissioners. Now, if you want to review all or part of any county commission meeting, visit colliergov.net and click on the Video Archive section. Once in the Archive section, select the meeting you want to review. For BCC meetings, you can use the convenient drop-down menu to select and jump to any item you are interested in. For additional information on Collier County government, visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/CollierGov. You can also check out videos about county government services at the Collier Gov YouTube channel. I'm Troy Miller. Thanks for watching Collier Recap. We'll see you next time.
Your Collier County Solid and Hazardous Waste Management Department brings you this Did You Know? Collier County will pick up large, bulky items from your curbside for free. Appliances, car tires, batteries, and electronics are collected free of charge on your recycling day. Call 252-2380 at least 48 hours prior to your recycling day to schedule a pickup. 252-2380 is the number to know. Brought to you by your Collier County Solid and Hazardous Waste Management Department.